Hey friends, testing something out in this video that would make it much easier to deal with copyright issues. Going forward, it would save me a ton of time and energy. So in this episode, you'll see this text here throughout the episode. Let me know if it's all right. I thought it might be extremely intrusive, but after watching the video, I actually think it's kind of okay. Anyway, enjoy the video and let me know in the comments. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more of the Big Bang Theory. This is season 3, episode 4. Last time we had Sheldon used positive reinforcement to train Penny. It was ridiculous, but also very comedic. I almost wanted to continue just because it's so funny. But also last time we had Raj and Howard trying to get with goth girls, and then at the end of the episode, after failing terribly, they decided to go after cowgirls. So they're just failing so horribly. It's kind of hilarious. But anyway, excited to see what kind of shenanigans they get up to this time. If you want to watch the full reaction or you want to see episodes a week early, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like and let's get started.
Hi, honey. Hey.
Oh,
Honey.
We're honey now, are we?
Distinguishing him from those she calls sweetie, usually in an attempt to soften a thinly veiled insult.
You're boring people, sweetie.
Although sometimes she omits the veil entirely.
I usually go back to Nebraska for Thanksgiving, but this year they're calling it off on account of my brother's trial.
What are you
Trial.
on trial for?
Just a big misunderstanding. You know, you'd actually like my brother. He's kind of a chemist.
Kind of? Oh.
Anyway, I was thinking I'd have Thanksgiving.
Breaking Bad.
You are all invited.
Will you be serving cranberry jelly or cranberry sauce?
I guess I could serve both.
You guess?
You
don't seem to
guess.
have much of a handle on this.
My mother has all the relatives over and cooks up her famous Terbriscafil.
Terbriscafil.
Terbriscafil?
Gefilte
She's
fish?
stuffed with the brisket, stuffed with gefilte fish.
Wow.
It's not as good as it sounds.
It doesn't sound very good.
All right, this year you don't have to eat the Terbriscafil.
Wow.
I don't even chew it. I swallow it like pills. The good news is he has no problem with my mother's Terbriscafil.
Okay.
Hard to believe, but go on.
He's getting deported. What do you mean he's getting deported?
I believe it means that the U.S. government is going to...
What?
He could then either return to his native India, immigrate to another country that's willing to accept
We
him,
know
or
what it
wander the high
means.
seas as a stateless pirate.
Stateless pirate.
Penny, would you mind stepping outside so we can speak to him?
Fine. But the man really needs to work on his girl issues.
Another reason
Give him
to
a drink.
consider a life of piracy. Even today, I understand that's an all-male profession.
6 months ago, my research testing the predicted composition of trans-Neptunian objects ran into a dead end. My visa's only good as long as I'm employed at the university, and when they find out I've got squat, they're going to cut me off. By the way, when I say squat, I mean diddly squat.
I thought you were on the 30 under 30. They're gonna keep you on.
What have you been doing for the past 6 months?
You know, checking email. Updating my Facebook status.
Oof.
You know Netflix lets you stream movies on your computer now?
And
That-
you've continued to
you
treat
didn't-
the
oh
university
my
for
God.
money under false
I feel so old.
pretenses. Highly unethical for an astrophysicist. Well, they're practically mandatory for a pirate.
Think, how do we keep Raj in the country?
Why doesn't he just get another job?
Just listening the whole time.
What are you asking me for? I don't know if you can talk now or not.
Do you know at the Mumbai McDonald's you can't get a Big Mac? All you can get is the chicken Maharaja Mac.
Well, find another job.
Yeah, let me start practicing for it. Do you want fries with that Maharaja Mac?
You're either sad or nauseated.
I'm sad.
I was going to say sad. I don't know why I hedged.
Oh, beefaroni. I think I'll miss you most of all. We believe cows are gods.
In Hinduism, cattle are thought to be like God.
Do not tell me about my own culture, Sheldon. In the mood I'm in, I'll take you out. I swear to cow.
I swear to God.
Your entire life seems to be crumbling around you, and your future appears bleak at best.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Professor Laughlin is looking for someone to join the Stellar Evolution research team.
You're kidding. That's fantastic.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Call him and set up an interview.
I'm on it.
That's happy, right?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
That's happy, right? Aww.
I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to work with you on your tremendously exciting and not yet conclusively disproved hypothesis.
Splendid. Can I offer you a sherry?
It's a little early, isn't it?
Not on Proxima Centauri.
Ha 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 ha
Really
ha.
amusing.
Give me that drink now.
Sorry, am I late?
No.
Give me that
Right on
drink
time.
now.
Dr. Koothrappali, may I present Dr. Millstone from MIT. She'll be heading up our data.
I know her from
bias
somewhere
system.
too.
How did you correct for the selection bias?
Well, I ran a simulation. Allowed me to correct for the observational efficiency. Would you like to hear more about it in my hot tub?
Raj! Too much.
How could you not get it? He's British, I'm Indian.
Are you saying that he discriminated against you because we should file a complaint?
Well, that's okay. Complaint's been filed.
Yeah! Jeez.
Will you come visit me in India?
No.
Gee, that's like a 17-hour flight.
Like the subordinate male protagonist in countless action movies who disappears halfway through the second reel, I have returned to save the day.
Oh? Are you supposed to be Gandalf in this situation?
I was thinking about exploring the string theory implications of gamma rays from dark matter annihilations, and it occurred to me that I got some extra money from the head of the department, and Raj can come work for me.
Is that worth it?
You want me to work with you?
For you.
For me.
I'd rather swim buck naked across the Ganges with a paper cut on my nipple and die
Oh, God.
a slow, agonizing death from a viral infection than work with you.
For me.
For me.
Sheldon, are you busy?
Of course I'm busy.
Shall I wait?
Yes, please.
How long?
How may I help you?
I've reconsidered your offer to let me work with you.
For
For
me.
me.
First, at all times, I'm to be treated as a colleague and an equal. Second, my contributions shall be noted in all published materials. And third, you are never allowed to lecture me on Hinduism or my Indian culture.
Those are very cogent and reasonable conditions.
I
I
refuse.
reject them all.
Then you leave me no choice.
I'll take it
I
anyway.
accept the job.
I'm not giving you the job. I'm simply affording you the opportunity.
Oh my god.
So,
He's really enjoying this, isn't he?
We've been friends for years.
oh, pulling strings, are we?
Sheldon, for God's sakes, don't make me beg.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Ah.
I'm your boss now. You may want to laugh at that.
Want to get a little crazy?
What are you thinking?
Let's slide over to Sheldon's spot and make out.
Oh.
You are a dirty girl.
He's never been so turned on.
Oh, God, how did he know?
Guess I should have called.
Yeah, maybe.
Turn around. Is he sandwich belt buckle?
Want me to leave?
You know, whatever.
Okay, I guess I can hang for a little while. So, what are
Set
we
the
watching?
boundary.
Look for the annihilation spectrum resulting from dark matter collisions in space.
Ooh, dark matter. We better bring a flashlight.
Wow.
I'm the boss. I make the jokes.
Okay. Time to take a break. They're just staring at it.
I need an aspirin.
Top desk drawer.
Chase it with. Is that Red Bull?
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow you're gonna get a card in the mail. Just throw it away.
A thank you card for having sex with him.
Top of the morning to ya.
Irish are now, are we?
On Sundays, I go with Raj to scam on hippie chicks at the farmer's market, but I'm still working with Sheldon, so I thought I'd come over here and make you guys scrambled eggs and salami. It's the perfect meal for après l'amour.
Après l'amour. After love.
What do you guys think? Wanna take in a matinee? Maybe go rollerblading? Catch a step class?
Please understand that it's not that we don't want you around, but Penny and I occasionally need some alone time.
Oh.
Don't take it
I get it.
personally.
I'll get out of your way. You're gonna want to eat those eggs while they're still hot. There's lox and cream cheese in the fridge. The bagels are in the oven. I was warming them up.
Don't feel bad for him. Is Penny gonna break?
Are we terrible people?
No!
Oh,
Get him. Bring him back.
Really?
Yeah.
okay. Howard, come back.
Oh, you guys had me scared for a minute.
Astro mean means space.
Astro means star.
Fair.
Okay, if we were having this argument in my native language, I'd be kicking your butt.
English is your native language.
Okay, you got me there, but you're wrong about this.
When I first proposed that you work with me,
So I am working
With
in
you.
this context, with me means for me.
Yeah, well, in this context,
So childish.
You've misstated the atomic weight of the target.
let me finish.
Defacing my work.
I'm not defacing it, I'm fixing it.
Give me the eraser.
No.
I said give it to me.
Come and get it.
Oh, Lord.
Can you do this?
Whoa, oh.
Nice working with you.
Is he right? Did he figure it out? Yes, he did. Oh. No.
Raj.
I'm busy.
Doing what?
Amazing.
It turns out you were right.
So you were wrong.
I didn't say that.
That's the only logical inference.
Nevertheless, I didn't say it. Anyway, I would like you to come back and work for me.
No.
For you or with you? I have some conditions.
I reject them all.
I'll take the job.
He has no leverage.
Monday.
Zero leverage.
You have to drive me home.
How did you get here?
I walked.
So walk home.
I can't. There's a big dog outside.
Fine. Nah, this is ridiculous music. So dramatic. Silly, silly episode. We had some Thanksgiving talk with mention of Howard's mom's turbiskafil. I've had turkey, I've had brisket, I've had gefilte fish, and they're all good on their own, but together? That seems like a weird combination. But the main story of this episode was Raj was at risk of getting deported, and I believe the law is that he would have 60 days after he got fired to find another job, even if he hadn't done any real work in the last 6 months. But how did we even get here? Like, it was just last season where he was in People Magazine's 30 Under 30 thing, right? Brought a lot of clout to the university. Is it really that much of a what have you done for me lately kind of situation? Man, but Sheldon recommended a life of piracy instead of going back to India. Penny left so Raj could talk to the guys about the situation, and Sheldon said, yeah, that's another reason for piracy. You don't have to talk to any women. It's all men there, right? So there was something I wanted to bring up during the episode, but it was just too wordy. Apparently the word matey comes from the French word matelotage, which means seamanship, and it also means a same-sex marriage among sailors, specifically among pirates. So I've speculated in the past on how straight Raj is, but I do wonder how happy he'd be on a ship, a pirate ship, and if he would find any mateys. I don't know if they probably weren't trying to make that suggestion at all on the show, but just something to think about. But yeah, they try to brainstorm ways for Raj not to get deported, and Penny yells through the door about him finding another job. Raj didn't know if he could talk and asked Howard. How is Howard supposed to know? It's your brain, oh my god, Raj. But yeah, Raj tries to get a job, and it seemed like he'd actually be a good fit for it until he starts drinking. It wasn't until the second sip of alcohol that he just lost it. He's such a freaking lightweight. 2 sips and he's sexually harassing the female colleague. Though, is she technically a colleague if he never got the job in the first place? Anyway, he tries to protect his reputation by lying about why he didn't get the job. Said he was discriminated against for being Indian. Saying, oh, a complaint has already been filed for his sexual harassment. But I don't know. He needs the alcohol to talk to women, but he can't even hold his liquor, so it's such a bad situation he's in. But yeah, we get this very funny situation with Raj working with Sheldon, and in this case, when I say work with, I mean work for. That was a little point of contention between the two of them. Sheldon kept correcting him, and Sheldon also explained and corrected Raj on Raj's religion. I swear to cow, it was just ridiculous. And really funny interaction between them, though. I feel like we don't have too many moments with just Sheldon and Raj. It's always Howard and Raj and Sheldon and Leonard. So, yeah, fun to watch Raj trying to negotiate conditions to him working for Sheldon, and Sheldon just rejecting them outright because he knows Raj has no leverage. And he takes the job anyway, so he has to. Or he wanted to take the job, but it wasn't his to take just yet. Sheldon had to interview him. And bazinga. Freaking bazinga'd again. I wonder if that'll ever not be funny. It's just ridiculous. But their fight is so childish. If we were having this fight in my native language, I'd be kicking your butt. English is your native language. Okay, you got me there, but you're wrong about this. It was really, really comical and funny. And then Sheldon saying he's superior in every way, and Raj coming back with this freaking. Sheldon could not figure it out. He was just so frustrated. And then Raj later on rubbed it in his face later. It was really good. And I like how it's such a stupid thing, but it works so well at getting Sheldon super frustrated. Like it's a thing that doesn't even matter. It's like, oh, the mic is blocking. It doesn't even matter. Like it has no bearing on your intelligence or anything. But Sheldon like takes it so he gets so frustrated by it, and yeah, it's proof that despite the tension between the two of them, Raj knows how to push Sheldon's buttons really, really well. And the music that plays when they work, dun 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 dun. I mean, they're just staring at the board. It's like so it's not that dramatic, is what I mean. And I find it amusing that Raj thought it was worth it to go to the North Pole with Sheldon, but after being there for 3 months, and now he's completely against the idea. And I thought suffering meant you'd be rewarded in the next life, right, Raj? But I guess he can only take so much. He does take the job, though, because he has to. An unintended side effect, Sheldon and Raj working together made Howard very, very lonely. No best friend to constantly hang out with all the time. And he kept intruding on alone time between Penny and Howard. Like, Penny didn't even dismount or stop straddling Leonard. She just, like, waited there for him to leave. And he's like, oh, I'll come in anyway. And set a boundary, you guys. They were just like, oh, whatever, it's fine. And apparently Leonard says thank you every time he and Penny have sex. Howard apparently overheard all the sex, and dear God, Howard guilt-tripping them into letting him stay. I get that he's lonely, but they did spend last night with you when they clearly were about to jump each other in Sheldon's spot. And I'm wondering if Sheldon can tell when someone has sat in his spot or when it's been defiled. I mean, Howard was being nice, making food for them, and I got how lonely he is, but the guilt tripping I could have done without. But yeah, Leonard and Penny aren't bad people for wanting some time alone, and it is nice of them to invite him back in. I just hope at some point Howard can also just let them have their alone time as well, because they're a new couple, like, crazy about each other, want to spend all this time together, and they can't do that. That feels a little bad. Anyway, guys, fun episode. Hope you enjoyed it and my reaction. If you want to see the full reaction or you want to see episodes a week early, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.